back and watch the film, how much did the weather affect you in hindsight, or was it just, you know?
They threw for 35 yards and we threw for less than that. I mean, the weather was the weather. For 3.5 hours it rained. You know what I mean? I mean, there was. I thought our kids battled. I thought they competed, and you know, we had a chance to go up 7-0 and make plays in big time plays in big time places like that. And bad conditions. But I thought they gave it everything they had. We got to that last drive, and I said, let's keep competing. We had a 12-play drive, and you know, we had a chance to get down there again. We didn't score in the red zone. You know, you got to against that team.
Has that been the biggest stress this week on those guys? Just kind of when you talk about the Georgia film, or I know you kind of move on, but just trying to
move on. We showed them. You know, here's where we can get better. Here's where we can execute, and then you move on. You have to, because the team we're getting ready to play is a good Missouri defense, and you know it's not going to get any easier as we go. Each week, somebody presents something different, and they've done a really good job, and we'll have our hands full, and we're going to have to execute and score touchdowns in the red zone, not field goals, and hopefully without the weather, if we don't have weather, that we can execute a little bit better like we did in Arkansas.
Lynn said he noticed a couple more spies on him, especially as the game went on. Have you seen Missouri do similar stuff when they're presented with those situations?
No, I think they'll have a plan. You know, they do some stuff with some dropping of guys. You know, and I think that if you watch, Ole Miss quarterback similar. You know, and so you watch those games. You have 6 games to watch. So, but they, Barry and them, they're going to have a good plan. They did last year, and we've got to make sure we have a great plan as well.
Lynn kind of struggled getting the ball deep to Ahmad. How much of that was weather, or just lack of reps?
I think it was weather. You know, the one he threw was pretty decent, and usually he comes down with those. And then the other ones, as it got later in the game, we were trying for shots. We were trying to win the game, and that ball. I mean, it was crazy. To throw in that stuff with the wind and the wetness, and so he was doing everything he could. It was pretty difficult.
You lost the leader of the offense with Terry. Their defense lost their big middle linebacker. How have they had to change in as dramatic a fashion as you all have offensively?
No, they haven't. They've kept with the same scheme, and I'm sure on maybe some checks and however that guy was a great leader and a heck of a player. So I know they miss him, but they've got some other guys that backup role they're doing a good job as well. Sure, it's not the same as a guy like that, but it doesn't look like they had any changes.
They haven't won away from their home stadium. How important is it to be able to have your home field crowd?
It's huge. Anytime you're at home, you want to win them all. And the good part is we've had that opportunity to win them all when we've been at home. Didn't finish one, and so it was great against Arkansas to see everybody out, and it was an awesome atmosphere, and our kids really responded to that, and we're going to have to do that. You got to match anybody's intensity when you play in this league, and we're going to have to match theirs. They lost last week to Vanderbilt, so they're going to be spitting snot bubbles, and we better be spitting snot bubbles. And at the end of the day, that's what this game's about, your attitude.
How did Cavassier look out there today?
Good. Practice today, and each day, with those things, they get better as it just wears off. But being a sprain, he looked really good. I was glad that he came out and pushed through it.
You guys have been able to work in Chris Rodriguez a little bit with Cavassier banged up. Do you kind of see that going forward, maybe a 3-man, or are you trying to stick to 2?
You know what? Chris was going in anyway, and it's just how that happened with Chris, developing and what he had done during practice. And when Cavassier went down, he ended up getting more reps. So that was really good. I think with 3 running backs in this league, you'll see a little bit more Chris.
He's had a couple of opportunities close to big plays. Is there something you see there, especially in the passing game, where he can?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, he dropped that ball, and it was disheartening for the kid in our football team, and he feels awful. But the plays that he made out here for him to deserve to be in there on that, it was warranted. But yeah, he's got really good hands. And, you watch the piles in some of those. He really makes 2-yard gains, and they turn to 4. got a little bit of that. You know, somebody asked me about short yardage or those tough yards, and he brings that to the table for sure.
I know he dropped the ball, but when you look at that play, what worked there? Because I mean, he was wide open. I mean,
Lane ended up scrambling, okay, and when he scrambled, then Chris got into scramble mode rules, and that's what happens when you get a mobile quarterback like that, and they lose people. And you know, it was really perfect where he ended up and where he was. And he probably just didn't need to jump, you know. And when you jump, your eyes sometimes come up, and if he'd have just put his hands up and caught it, I think he'd have been okay.
How do receivers do blocking on Saturday and staying engaged in that?
I think Coach said that. I think Coach said that the best. You know, is I always look on those last couple drives. You know where you're at in the game, and they were downfield. AJ had that long run, and guys were down in front of guys and battling. So, you know, they've been very unselfish, and that's been really good to see from our wide receivers.
Eddie, you talked about attitude. What is the attitude of your guys right now? Are they frustrated? Are they down? Are they still, attitude been pretty level, or how's it been?
It's been level, but I think they came in yesterday with an unbelievable attitude. You know, nobody likes to lose. I mean, it's a freaking bad. It's a bad deal in this business, and especially the work that they put in. And you go up and you strain and you give the effort that they did. It's tough, but you know, there's nobody going to feel sorry for you. And the next game's coming. So, you know, it's as a coach, you got to keep them up. You got to keep them rolling. Try to not make it mundane. Coach talked about that. You got to get through the mundane. And what can you do? You come out here every day, and we've got to get, you know, disciplined, focused. It's a cliche, but that's this game. And if we can get better at those things, it'll give you a chance to win the game.